Morning and welcome back to another vlog. I'm talking really quietly because I'm in the car on the way to a job and it's embarrassing. Basically I'm a bit mortified talking in front of anyone driving the car because I realise how ridiculous it is, and also we just went through a really quiet patch of traffic. Anyway, welcome back to another vlog. It's bright and early on a Wednesday morning actually in Hackney. I'm about to pull up to an old photography studio in an old warehouse where we're shooting the cover for Batch Lady Suzanne Mulholland's new book, which is always a lovely lady. She is just a dream to work with and she's really beautiful, which helps. So we're going to do that today. It is one of the most beautiful, boiling, hot, sunny days, so that is either a good thing or a bad thing, depends how you look at it when you're working. Yeah, so let's get going. I've not been to the studio before, I don't know how many stairs it's got or what it's going to be like, or if there's a table for me, but I did not sleep well last night. Shock horror. I'm sure you've heard me say that a million times, but I was up since 4, so a little bit nervous about how I'm going to cope today. Rue's just gone to get us some snacks and this is a fantastic selection, aren't we? Look how wholesome we are. This is exactly what we should be eating, lovely whole foods. Anyway, this is behind the scenes on a food shoot. Look at all these gorgeous plates, and this isn't even a lot. These guys have been here for 10 days I think already filming, so they've done tons and tons of recipes already, and actually now this is the cover shoot for the book. So we're almost at the final hurdle now, which is why I'm here, because obviously Suzanne's here to look good. I'm done. I am done for the day, and it's only now 13:22. I wouldn't normally say this, but thank God, because I was really struggling there, and it has got incredibly hot without me expecting it to be. So I'm on my way home. All this is coming off. Clothes are coming off. Shower, and then back to work. But I have got to learn how to sleep better because this is really affecting my life now. Is anyone else like that? Do you struggle like that? Hiya, I'm home now. Wow, very glad to be as well. Where is my grater? Grater? Don't mean that. Peeler. I have just had a shower and washed my hair, washed my makeup off. And now I feel a little bit more human, but still so tired. And I have some like I can't even show you, some disgustingly mangy carrots that I'm going to peel as a snack. And because I knew I had to eat them up, but I just didn't really want to boil them. I didn't fancy like a hot, you know, like a dinner. Sorry, like I also know when I edit this, I'm absolutely not going to cut the quiet bits out, so you're just going to have to put up with it. Like, hats off to those people who do those like jump kind of motion, like between the talking. No, if you're here with me, you're here for the pauses as well. So I'm going to have them raw, but I'm going to do this thing that I love doing with apple cider vinegar and salt to make them like taste a little bit like crisps. Does that make sense? So it's like that salty vinegary feeling. Oh my god, these are amazing. Okay, do you know what? I'm just going to say goodbye to you. Chopping board. They've been in there for so long. And to be fair on carrots, they last really well. Do you know what I should have done when I got them all completely for the first time though? Was just, and I normally do this, is just peel everything there and then put them in a bowl of water, because that is just keeps them so much fresher. And I usually don't even peel carrots. I normally just wash them because they're not that bad. Depends what they look like. Sorry for the banging. Am I sorry? I'm not really that sorry. I'm more sorry for myself having to hear it actually in real life. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty torrid, but yesterday I had a really good working from home day and did get quite a lot done. I mean, listen, do you know why it's making so much noise? Because it's wobbling. Can you still see me? Yes, you can. So I got quite a lot done. So paperwork wise, I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying that because there's loads to be done, but it's not like pressing stuff. But I've got a few things to do with my house to be done. There's trains going past, sorry. And a few like emails like I want to chase up, like people's emails I've been given that might lead to work that I want to pester. I've also seen a few people advertising looking for crew jobs recently, and they're not looking for makeup artists, so this is actually probably really annoying, but I'm going to send my agency details over to them. I don't think there's ever a day of my life that I'm not like trying to hustle to get me or my friends work. Okay, here are the carrots. Here is the apple cider vinegar, which I usually have in water to start the day. But I'm going to pour some on the carrots like a splash. I guess about that much. I don't know, what was that? A tablespoon? A bit more than a tablespoon. And then I'm going to get some salt. I've got big old Himalayan rock salt. Can I grind that? Oh my god, I can smell it already. Salt and vinegar. Tell me why a fried potato is absolutely nothing without salt and vinegar. Like, what incredible... Where's vinegar from? How do we make vinegar? How do we make vinegar? It's a fermenting process? Right, so then there's nothing to show you, it's just the same thing again, but with... no. Maybe put some chili oil in as well. Maybe more salt. It's so warm in London today. I'm overlooking my park and everyone's out around in the streets walking around. Well, obviously people walk around in the streets regardless of the weather, but everyone looks very like unclothed and having a nice time. That's better, a bit more salt. Anyway, it was a great snack. I can tell you now, you'll probably eat that whole bowl once you've done that. It's the sharpness. Anyway, so that's all I have to tell you for now. I'm okay. You know when the bit of vinegar goes, right, I need to clean up what I've just done. I'm glad I've used those up. And dry my hair. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. I haven't got time. I know that's really rude. I'm sorry, and thank you for chatting to me. But no, I haven't got time. All I've got the time is I'm going to put on this eyeshadow. Every other bit of makeup I need is in my bra, and we're calling that a day. I've curled my eyelashes. In fact, they're not very well curled. Can I go again? I haven't got time. It's 6:45. I've got to be at work at 7:30, and I'm getting a bus. But that's because it's only by the Houses of Parliament. It's actually, weirdly, in the place I graduated, had my graduation ceremony. Can you actually even believe that? Talk about full circle moment. I guess that's... When did I graduate? 20 years ago? Look at my hair! I put it in a scrunchie overnight. How great does that look? It won't stay like that. It's going to drop considerably. but I'm not touching it because it's so fantastic. It was also just a little bit damp. This is even hairspray, that's texture spray, so that's got no chance of holding it. But beggars and choosers, because I don't want to go to the bathroom. Right, I'm going. I've got to go. See you there. Well, I'm here back at my graduation venue. Here it is. I wonder how much I don't think I look that different to when I was here as a graduate. I mean, I will say I've been past this building 7,000 times because I've worked across the road, which is Westminster Abbey, which is here. You might have seen my Royals at Christmas concert from Westminster Abbey if you watch my old vlogs. Anyway, but we're here. So the last time I was here was in a cap and gown. It's funny. I wonder if you could have told me then what I'm doing now, that I'm still doing it, like I actually made it happen. I think I probably would have believed you because I'm fairly determined and stuff like that. Anyway, I've got to get in through security and they're already looking at me like I'm a weirdo.
We spent years in training, fighting battles of fear. When care is heavy and getting heavier still.
Traditional Chinese medicine, and it was introduced to.
We've just had a little lunch break and now we're getting back into doing the rest of our day of podcasts. The podcast today, all day long, is with people from the medical field, and it is absolutely fascinating what we're learning as we go. But it's a very quick turnover of people, so I'm just throwing powder and makeup on as much as I can. I'm pretty sure that people think I'm a tourist because I've got a proper suitcase and a camera out while I'm walking along, but no, I'm not. I actually lived about 2 miles from this road, from Big Ben. Is he behind me? He's probably behind me by now. For nearly 20 years, so there you go. Had a terrible morning. One I think I'll talk to you about when I get there because I don't want to have my camera out while I'm walking along, to be fair. I don't think that's very smart. But anyway, I'm nearly back at the Queen Elizabeth Hall where I was yesterday. I don't think I said goodbye to you yesterday. I don't think I really wrapped it up, but I'm a bit late unfortunately because my bus basically didn't go up Horse Guards because it's shut down, so I've had to get off 2 stops early and walk the rest of the way, which, fuck me, is, this case is just doing my head in, everything's doing my head in, so I'll speak to you in a As you've just seen that I've just finished doing some makeup. Quite hard doing makeup on Julia. I'm pretty obsessed with her as a person. I love her. I love everything she stands for. She's one of the brightest and cleverest people I know. She moves a lot and she will answer that as well. She will say that I am not lying. And when she's talking to people, when people are talking, when anyone's in the chair talking and moving, it's difficult. Anyway, I have come down to get some mushroom coffee.
That guy's name on that lady.
Hello, I thought I'd fill you in a little bit while we're just waiting to set up the cameras for our next episode, which is just, you can just see the back of Julia and Harry there. Harry is an oncologist. So, and out the window here, can you see that? Hang on, let me see if, no, it's not going to focus, is it? Hang on. No, it's not. Oh, that's a shame. It's the London Eye. It's the London Eye in Big Ben. So it's now about 5:30. We've got one more person to do. It's been going well, but it's been a quick turnover, like just into the door, hair and makeup, straight in the chair, do the interview, back out. Like, we've just thrown a bit of food in our mouths, pop to the loo when we can, but we've not left this room. And I've got to tell you, my bum is sore from sitting down. I do feel like I need to do some exercise, especially after learning what I've learned in all of these interviews, which is extraordinary, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute, but I've got to go back in.
Why are we spraying kids' schools and playgrounds with neurotoxins? Why are we doing all of these things? Why are we putting on chemicals that were used in warfare? Why are we putting those on golf courses? We're doing lots of things that there's no rational reason to do so. Why are we using cancer-causing chemicals or chemicals that are likely to cause cancer in dry cleaning? There's just no rational reason for doing that, and we're all paying a really high price.
Great.
Wonderful.
I missed a good one, didn't I?
You
did. Oh my god.
You really did.
Oh my god, I can't believe.
Right, can I grab a photo?
Yes. Ray, thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Really incredible.
Just got off that bus. No, illegal. Should be illegal. Actually, no, it wasn't that bus. That one's actually got windows, but the one I got off was a new one. They don't have any windows. Fine, no problem. Health and safety, whatever. Aircon. You're going to need some aircon, guys, because I was on it for about 20 minutes and I feel like my head is going to explode. Like, that is exactly, heat is exactly what triggers my head for some weird reason. And that on top of, like, you know, a really long day. What did we start at 7:30? It's now 8:15. But luckily so it was only on the bus for 20 minutes and it was a great day, so that's no problem at all. That's absolutely fine. But you know, you think, oh my goodness, I can save money, I don't have to get a car, I haven't got any kit with me, I've only got this backpack so I could leave my kit overnight, and yeah, it's like torture. I don't know how people, like elderly people, children, if I was pregnant, oh my god, no. Morning, I'm in mid-hair. Oh, I just looked at myself then and got like a flicker of a memory of my dream. I had crazy dreams last night. As I woke up, I was travelling in a kind of camper van car. Sometimes it was like a caravan, sometimes I was just living inside a car with like a big Alsatian dog and a rabbit. And my truck was being reversed. As I was in the caravan, it was being pulled back down a hill, so I quickly got out, got in the car, I don't know how I managed that, and then spun it round and drove it down this hill in this like foreign country. It looks a bit like Eastern Bloc, you know, it was like kind of Soviet, and pulled up beside these people who were like also in caravans, like I guess like travellers, and just kind of like got on with it beside them and like just hoped I would be safe. Anyway, another part of my dream that I remember is so I've had all these pain blocker injections. This is real life. I've had pain blocker injections all over my face to stop the muscles moving. So they're like an anesthesia with like a Botox, I guess. I don't think that's what exactly it is, but that's how I kind of like I sort of figured it out in my head, or tell myself. And they're stopping me smile in like a normal way. I can't really smile. And in my dream, like it had all gone wrong, and my face was all messed up. Sorry, I'm not really like talking properly. It's really early. It's about 6:45. I woke up in the night thinking like, because it was banging, like something was banging in the night, and I thought it was like morning, so like I needed to get up. But thank God I like sort of forced myself to like do some deep breathing, and actually went, and it was like, when I look back now, it was dark outside, so obviously it was the night, because it's like light here in the mornings by like 4 o'clock, I think, like maybe not that early, but pretty close to. So anyway, I don't know what I'm rambling on about, but I had a really disturbed night, but thank God I sort of like ended up kind of going back to sleep and like was like dozing, dreaming. It was, well, apparently you can dream unless you're in a really heavy sleep, so I don't know. Anyway, last day at the medical conference. There's not really been much happening in the sense, I've been busy every day. There's been plenty going on, but oh my God, what am I doing? There's been plenty going on, but I haven't really been filming any of the doctors that I've been making up. And it's been such a quick turnover, like literally doctor in, do the interview, out, another one's waiting at the door. There's not like time to you know, do anything in between. You know, might just make it to the bathroom. So I haven't really, I've not really talked to you, and there's not been a lot to say, to be honest. There's just not been enough gaps. So, but today needs to go really well for me, because I have to leave at 3:30 to be in a taxi to get to Paddington Station by 4 p.m. to get the train. That is the last train I can get down to Cornwall, being able to change to get to Hale, which is where I'm going to be staying for the next few days for a job. So you're going to be coming with me to that, which is very exciting. I've got to remember not to forget my makeup bag and my wash bag, which I'm using right now. Anyway, right, I'm just rambling on, but I wanted to do a little check-in on you guys and just tell you what's been going on. I'm going to quickly put some makeup on. This is the La Cura Cashmere Glow Concealer from Aldi, and it's brilliant. I love it. In fact, it's pretty much all I'm doing. So I'll pop a bit of that on. And then it's a bit light because I got scented, so I didn't choose the colour. But we make it work. We make it work by putting a bit of this dark Flawless filter on, which is too shiny to be a foundation. I don't know why people wear it as foundation. It's actually a highlighter. But it's so nice mixed in. Also, I completely forgot. When I woke up, I went to put on the Radio 2 breakfast show. And of course it's a Saturday. It feels completely like a weekday to me. So anyway, I'm going to put a bit of this on, and then I'm actually going to not do much. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes, take a bit on my eyelids. I don't normally take that on my eyelids because it's so shiny it'll probably mess up my eyeshadow later, but just in need of speed. And then I'm going to put a little bit of powder on, try and fix that in place. Yeah, so I'll get to Cornwall I've rented like a little chalet on the beach in Cornwall, which is perfect because it's part of Mum and Dad's birthday, and it's tied in really well with this job, although it hasn't tied in sort of that well with this job, because I'm actually going to now be leaving there the day before, even though it's the same area as the job, because I need to get my parents back to get the car off them. Else, if I left and went to work at 6 AM on the day of the job, they would have to pack up the holiday home and get all the stuff back to their home, which is only like 7 miles away. It's a holiday at home, but in a taxi or on public transport, which is just like an absolute no-no, because I could absolutely buy them a taxi and sort that out, and we could have done that if it was like no other option, or I could have just asked a friend, to be fair. But you know, there's going to be like it's not just like a little suitcase, it's like deck chairs and bedding and stuff like that, so it just seemed a bit of a faff. So we've actually changed the reservation so that I will be now heading back. We'll all be heading back the day before the job, and then the day of the job is a whole clean day, if that makes sense. I think it probably was the right thing to do, but if you're a makeup artist, you never know when you're working. In fact, I'm just expecting on Monday, for all the jobs to come in that I'm going to be losing over this week. As a makeup artist, you just don't know where you are, what you're doing at any point of day. So, you know the rules. Always heat your eyelashes. No, sorry, that's a lie. Don't heat your eyelashes. That's very dangerous. Heat the eyelash curler before curling your eyelashes. I have to remember what's in this vlog. I'm going to try and do it on the train. Oh, I put retinol on my neck last night and now I can't stop itching. Because I think I need to basically see whether there's enough in this vlog for it to be a standalone, or whether it's going to include Cornwall. I'm hoping it's a standalone and Cornwall's a standalone. That would be really nice. that would work well and keep me ahead of the game a little bit. Alright, I'm going to stop talking to you, listen to a little bit more of Sounds of the 60s and quickly rush out of the door. I want to get a coffee on the way as well. It's the first morning I've been able to do that because I've been leaving so early that the coffee shop's not been open, but well, I hope it will be because I've got a later start today. I'm not in till 8:30. What time is it now? 7:49, yeah, I need to go. Oh, bye. Oh, bye. That must be a bell in the Abbey ringing, but I've never heard it before. So I don't know what it's marking or why. What time is it? I mean, it's 8:30, but I don't think there'd be that many. Anyway, it's 8:30. I'm here and I'm about to work in there. Back on my last day at the conference. So what's so annoying about here is there's absolutely nowhere to buy any food or drink. It's such a weird no man's land. St James is like 5 minutes up the road, but I probably haven't got time. But whether I'll run out at another point maybe. Is there a service going on? Train to Hale in Cornwall, which is where I'm going to leave this video because oh look, somebody's having a party. Oh, you didn't see it, but oh no, it's a pub. I thought someone was having like a big party in their garden. It's just what I'm going to do is leave it here and then start again when I get to Cornwall with a new vlog, like a little Cornwall vlog, because I think I'm editing this now on the train as we speak, and it's about half an hour, so I think it's not long, but it's enough to like think let's have a fresh start when we get to Hale in our holiday chalet and for the Doctor Who series I'm doing down here this week. So I think that'll be a nice little few days in the chalet, then a little bit of filming on Doctor Who, whatever I can get, and that'll be a whole vlog for the week after. So I quite like the idea